demonstration of all the different abdominal exercises that are possible on this machine. Now, what I'd like you to understand about this machine is that this machine is compatible with a variety of resistance sources, like, bungee cords, resistance tubing, and resistance bands, and the conventional good old weight plate. Now, the reason I'm not showing you, the machine's compatibility with the resistance bands as I would like to, is because resistance bands are not available, at least as far as I know, in my city in India. And due to unavailability, I'm resorting back to the good old weight plate. From this position, I'm going to be demonstrating how the seated ab crunches are going to be performed. Now this is how the ab crunches are going to be performed. Notice how the back is completely pre-stretched. The back assumes the convex shaping against the arched back support structure, and this is the full range of motion abdominal crunches being performed. I'm going to be taking you through as many as 6 short repetitions to demonstrate how the machine works and facilitates this abdominal crunch exercise. Notice how the abdominal crunches are performed with their full range of motion. And this was the rectus abdominal crunch for you. Now from then on, I'm going to go through with another variation for the oblique muscles, which essentially happens to be the oblique crunch. Notice how I've taken the straps all the way down against the side, or away from the side that is going to be exercised, the side of the oblique muscles that are going to be exercised. Now, this is the oblique crunches being performed for the left obliques. Full range of motion oblique crunches being performed. Now from this particular exercise, I'll go on to another variation, which happens to target a different section of the oblique muscles. Now this targeting and this isolation and specialization is done by changing the starting position of the exercise, which happens to be from an upright position. From here you go low. Okay? Now this is another great abdominal oblique crunch exercise being performed, which targets the oblique muscles. That concludes the oblique and rectus abdominis crunch exercise possibilities presentation. Now I go on to another magnificent variation. Now this is a very crucial exercise that really is not possible in most home training devices. And this essentially is called the erector crunch exercise, which is beautifully facilitated on this machine. What I do, of course, is I face my dorsal side onto the arched back structure, hold the straps nearby, and from this kind of a position, perform the erector crunches. Notice the full range of movement that I'm getting when I perform the erector crunches. Now this feels absolutely wonderful on your lower back, and this is an important and very crucial core strengthening, core stabilizing exercise. Completely comprehensive for the simple reason that it focuses on the other muscles of the midsection, which happens to be the lower back, the one that is most neglected usually. But this machine addresses that muscle group. Now from this we go on to another wonderful variation called the side spins, which essentially work the transverse abdominis. Again, very easily performed, not easily possible in most other house devices. I'd like you to forgive me if you find that my demonstration isn't all that professional or all that clean as you would like it to be. I'm not that great an exponent of abdominal exercises or exercises for that matter. As you can well observe, my 42-inch appalling waistline would testify to the fact that I don't exercise all that frequently. And that essentially was the side spins being performed. So we have 5 different possibilities, one for the internal obliques, the other one for the external obliques. The most important one, the prime complementary movement, the rectus abdominis crunches. The other one that we have, of course, is the erector crunches and the side spins for the transverse abdominis. Now this concludes my demonstration of the different exercises possible on this machine, and thank you for your time. I look forward to your positive feedback as soon as possible. Thank you very much.